Out. Caught behind the break. And quite a big one. Raul Dravid, a very correct player, looking to run that, I think.
India have lost their first wicket for 25.
That's a big hit. Huge. Well, Srinath saw it straight to the man, and disappointment. I think the correct word there is have a go. He sees it short, he just whacks at it. I don't think he has the skill of a batsman to try and place it. He got it in the middle of the bat, but he...
46 for 2.
That's a nice start for Ganguly. Footwork there, just a little shuffle. It's miles away from his body. And again, a fine shot. The timing there to send the ball racing over the outfield at first. He's got to keep scoring, kicking along.
And he's gone. That's a very good catch in the covers. Paul sprang, and Guy Whittle sends Ganguly on his way. Bit of a loose shot to straighten it through the covers.
You're betting on 30 when you don't take chance. 31 and 44, 67.
No, he needn't. Up to that one.
And after that one, it's up in the air, and that is a magnificent catch by Andy Waller. Goodness me, right off the toe of the bat. Nduk having a long look at it as he walks off. But what an outstanding catch by the man at deep mid-wicket. And that is a big wicket for Zimbabwe.
He's been running out to his captain as he leaves. Oh, and Azzuddin is stumped. He comes down the wicket, has a wild swing.
And he's given me the impression all along that he's not been read.
A good strike down the ground by Jadeja.
Always takes a little bit of pressure off. Could be trouble here. And he's out. Jadeja is out.
Jadeja was running in the anticipation that Robin Singh would start running straight away. India 6 down for 195.
That's going to be close, and I then did everything possible to get back in.
Against the throwing arm of Edo Brandis. The quicker bowlers invariably have good flat throw. That throw right on the arm.
He's run out for 11. That's 198 for 7. India could have done just that little bit better.
Was absolutely incredible. That's out.
Tremendous catch by Flower. He was moving the wrong way and managed to adjust and get back and take the catch, and Brand is just thanking him as well he might.
The right intentions Anil Kumble had. 216 for 8.
But he hasn't got to last long. He can swing the bat. Now, will that be allowed? Well,
216 for 9.
It's a good blow. It's high, but it could possibly be out, and it is out. Guy Whittle, the catch to perfection. And that is the end of the Indian innings. And that really is a disappointment. 216. In the 49th over, still with 8 balls to spare, India reach 216.
The equation, Sunil, is 34 overs, 171 runs. That's 5.02 an over. And what do you think Zimbabwe are going to make of it?
Well, they really have to bat well because the outfield is soggy. So the ball will not travel too much along the boundary edges. And this one is going over the top. Possibility there might not be boundary because of the wet outfield, but I think the ball has touched the rope.
Just at the time, and that was 4. End of the first over, Zimbabwe 9 without loss. And he's gone the aerial route and will pick up 4 runs. Well, there's no justice for...
India needs a breakthrough and top edge. Whether he'll carry to third man or not,
It has. That is a brilliant catch by Ganguly. Absolutely brilliant. They're never easy at third man. You get no chance to judge the trajectory. There's nothing to gauge it against. They're usually spinning and swirling about, and he judged it absolutely perfectly.
So in this 34 overs game, I think what they need a wicket, 2 runs in 8 to lose, 16 for 1.
Well played by Flower.
And although the outfield is pretty wet, the timing is absolutely superb.
That was painful. Well, Andy Flower has not had a great shine today. He got hit on the jaw when he was keeping wicket.
Like most fast bowlers, just having a look, making sure that there wasn't a run taken, and then going at the top of his bowling mark where he's standing and watching all the action. Us poor batsmen get knocked about, and the bowlers are quite happy.
That's 4 runs.
Not given the extra yards to see the ball.
They bowled him. Yes. Well, you saw Ankala's reaction, and that's an important wicket. Grant Flower was potentially one of the great danger men for Zimbabwe. Got him to play on, and that is an excellent result for India.
And this one also a little bit short, but the difference is that Ankola got the ball to nip back in a little bit. Good bowling by Ankola over there. Zimbabwe have lost their second wicket for 46.
Well, he hits, and he's given him out. No consultation with the third umpire. The throw came in, and is it Ganguly who's struck again? A direct hit on the stumps, and Whittle is run out.
There was never a run, but very good throw from Ganguly, taking a good catch, and another good piece of fielding.
So the end of Whittle, he's out for 4, and Zimbabwe 53 for 3.
Big nick there, big sound. The Indians are all very happy, and Danny Becker has given it. Danny Becker gave the decision, and one got the feeling that he was right. So Andy Flower walks from the field, his score 9, and it's all happening here, and it's all in the favour of India. Zimbabwe 53 for 4 now. There he goes forward, hear the noise.
High in the air. Now, there's a man underneath it, and he takes the catch. That's the one they wanted. It's David Houghton who is out. Anil Kumble got right underneath it. It came down very comfortably for him, but it is a greasy ball. He held on to it well, coming out of the lights. It means the end of Zimbabwe's hopes.
Well, we talk about big wicket, short ball. It was there for pulling. He didn't get it properly. And there underneath it is Mr. Ice Cool. Top-class professional. David Houghton gone. 77 for 5 now, Zimbabwe.
Oh, there could be trouble here. Confusion in the field, confusion in the batting. And they've asked for the third umpire because the batsmen were confused to start with. They both fetched up at the same end. But then there was confusion in the fielding as well. 2 fielders leaving it to one another.
Then the quick throw, and he might still get him out again. I thought he just did him, and he has. Oh, that's another big wicket.
Well, that's 6. But they don't come into play if it goes right over the top.
But this is an incredible shot because he's hit it.
They'd half be hoping that it might be their turn for glory. And he's caught. Azharuddin takes the catch. Well, they're now going to find out.
Well, this really is a big blow for Zimbabwe. Craig Evans is the man that was playing so well. He hit it well enough, but as Ralph said, just a little bit of a bobble there. Azharuddin cool under the pressure. Evans on his way for 43, 149 for 7.
He was almost nodding off there. And he does. They've gone through for 1. Now come back for a second. The return goes into the wicket-keeper's end. It's not a good one. Street making it a full toss. It would have been anyway. They've gone for one again, coming back for the second, and again safely home. It's away with it. High in the air, and that's going to go for 4.
But they really are celebrating now, those Zimbabweans. It'll be party time tonight for them, as we see the field come in to try and save this one. Everyone's in now, and the reason is one run is required of 3 balls.
And that's it. The fumble in the field, if he'd have picked up, if he'd have hit, it could have been the saviour of India. It isn't. And look at the delight in that Zimbabwe dressing room.